Okay, we're at Grady High School to interview winners of the Empire Mock Trial Association tournament, and this is a world competition, and we'd like everybody to introduce themselves.
My name is Carl Gibo. I'm one of the attorney coaches working with the Grady Mock Trial team this year.
My name is Sean Kleber. I'm a junior on the team.
My name is Elizabeth McGlamry. I'm also a junior on the team.
So we'd like you to kind of give us an overview of what this world mock trial competition is about. How does it work, and talk about Grady's participation.
It's an invitational tournament that includes teams from around the world. There were 30 teams that participated. About 7 or 8 were from countries other than the United States. All of the teams invited from the United States were either state champions or had finished in that final tier of their state mock trial competition. It involved 4 preliminary rounds where the teams were either the prosecution or the defense in a fictional murder trial. And the advancement was based on the number of ballots won, which is the number of evaluators that picked your side to win. At the end of the 4 rounds, the 2 teams winning the most ballots or the most points advanced to the final or championship round, and then the world champion is decided by the winner of the majority of ballots or points in that final round from 15 different evaluators.
Now, Sean, you're a special competitor in that you were acknowledged for both being a really good attorney and a really good witness. And as we could talk a little bit about how that played out and why it's so fun to do this.
On the ballots, evaluators are given the choice to decide who they think was the top 4 attorneys in the round and the top 4 witnesses, and based on the number of ranks that you win at the end of the competition, whoever's won the most ranks gets that award. And I was chosen as the top attorney on the side that I was the attorney on the defense and a top witness on the prosecution. And it was just amazing to win both awards, especially as a witness. This was my first time being a witness.
So what's that like? What were you doing as a witness? Were you trying to be a contentious witness or a really informative witness, I would assume? But
I had more of the informative type character. I'm certainly not an actor. I played the investigator in the case, and I was kind of the informational witness, and I guess people liked it. I was definitely not expecting to win any sort of witness award. It was
cool.
Really surprising.
And talk about being an attorney. You were, and how would you describe your title? You were judged the what? The best?
Well, I was deemed the best attorney at the Empire World Competition based on the number of ranks. I had the most ranks out of all of the attorneys there. It was definitely really exciting. I did not expect it at all.
What makes being a good attorney in mock trial competition? What are, say, some of the 2 or 3 most important things that you have to kind of bring to it?
I think that the most important thing is your presentation and your ability to be at ease in the courtroom, but also be professional, to kind of show the jury that you can really act and function as an attorney. It's also really important to be prepared to have contingencies for things that may happen during the trial, and I think that just having fun is also part of it, that they can tell if you're having fun, and that if you are, then I think that you'll do better.
Now, unfortunately, your coach isn't here to talk about it, and I was wondering if you could talk about how important it was to have Coach Leahy, correct, on the team. What did he do to help prepare you for this competition?
He's not an attorney, but he always brings this interesting outside insight to things that kind of from a lay person sort of view. I mean, he's also the attorney. He's also the teacher coach. Does all the logistical things, but he does bring a different insight that we wouldn't have otherwise.
And how does this prepare you for? How does this make you a better student? How does it prepare you? And this is something that's obviously both part of Grady, but it's also sort of this extracurricular activity. How does it kind of drive your own student achievement, so to speak, and make you a better student?
Well, it definitely helps my work ethic. It's taught me that I just have to get things done and to do things well, and it's really taught me how to be a better student by making sure my work is thorough. Mock trial has taught me how to make sure that everything I do is the best, and that's definitely carried through to school, so it's been great.
Carl, if you could talk from an objective viewpoint of somebody who's been an attorney for a while, what value do you see a 16 or 17-year-old high school student get out of this learning how to deal with such serious issues in a very structured way, but also kind of learning to think fast on your feet?
Well, it's really hard to quantify all of the different things and values that students learn through mock trial. It's more, what I enjoy most about it is watching the growth and maturation, evolution of students. When they start as freshmen or sophomore in their first year, I mean, literally to the point of being unable to get in front of someone, stand up and speak, to then not just relishing the opportunity to compete, but also loving to be challenged by someone on the other side who is equally prepared, who is equally ready to engage in a logical, analytical, and passionate argument. I mean, to really see that growth from students who have no idea what the rules of evidence are, no idea what the procedures are, and be completely baffled, bemused, and frustrated by what they don't know, to
Right.
having mastery of those concepts and then applying it in real time. It's just amazing.
I hate to sound like too deep about this, but do you see these kids kind of evolve? So you're seeing them kind of evolve and mature as they dig kind of deeper into this material and this competition?
Absolutely, and it's not just with regard to the material, it's also as people and as leaders. As we have had students on the team for their entire high school career, they have evolved from being someone's underling or understudy to being a timekeeper, to being a leader of a side or a leader of a pod or a small group, to being a team leader and being a leader in the school community. It's got all the aspects of a competitive sports team, the forensic abilities of debate and the dramatic aspects of the theater program, all wrapped into one in a unique team dynamic where no one succeeds unless everybody succeeds and everybody works together. So you'll see people filling different roles and knowing that while they might not be in that starring role as a starring witness, it's just as important that they were the one who was helping that witness run their answers on cross-examination in the lobby of the hotel as it was the person who was doing it in the very final round.
Do the both of you see yourselves as more evolved students or better students from this competition, and why?
Yeah, without a doubt. Across high school, I think everyone on the team entered high school. I mean, we could all speak in public, but it certainly helped us to be able to form arguments, express ideas, really have a cohesive argument and discussion with someone about what we believe and what they believe. And it's a good skill to have, and I think we've all definitely evolved to gain that skill better over high school.
I would agree. I mean, it's definitely helped me, and it's also kind of helped me get out of my shell in high school. I mean,
You were more shy before?
I was never really shy, but I definitely learned to step out more, to go for more opportunities, and to be more outgoing from mock trial.
We're missing several of your teammates, and I was wondering if you could take turns mentioning their names as well. Sean, who are we missing today? Who else is on the team that gets the nod?
We have Catherine Sherwood, Sam Weinstock, Alex Youngblood, Egan Allen, David Buffkin, Troy Kleber, Jasmine Burnett, Abina Mwaku.
Who are we missing?
Atiana Johnson, Miller Lansing.
Oh my goodness, I know.
There should be 12.
Is that 12? I don't know.
But thanks to the rest. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the time, and again, congratulations on being the world's best. Either of you plan on being an attorney when you grow up, or?
It's possible. I'm not exactly sure what the future holds, but mock trial has definitely leaned me in that direction.
I definitely never considered it before mock trial, but it's kind of pulling me in that direction. We'll see what happens.
Carl, I think you're just fishing for fresh recruits by doing this. But thank you guys again for taking the time, and good luck with the rest of the school year.
Thank you.
Thank you.